Good morning, and welcome to the University of North Dakota School of Law Commencement Ceremony. 8 times a year, the university conducts commencement ceremonies to celebrate the success of our students. Thank you for participating in today's ceremony. To honor our graduates and guests, please place your phones on vibrate or turn them off. If you must leave your seats, please be considerate of others around you. Enthusiasm for your graduate is understandable and encouraged. However, we ask that you do not use air horns during the ceremony. The harsh sound can be disturbing to some of our guests. Our procession will include music by pianist Brent Hermans. Please stand as the candidates for degrees enter the auditorium.
Please be seated. Just savoring the moment. Warm greetings to all of you this morning, candidates, family and friends, and faculty and staff, including those who are joining us via live stream and in the auditorium. As Dean of the UND School of Law, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our commencement ceremony for the UND Law Class of 2022. Joining me in our platform group are Dr. Casey Ryan, Chair of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, Andrew Armacost, President of the University of North Dakota, Professor Alexandra Sickler, who is today's commencement speaker, Amy Henley, Dean of the Nissar College of Business and Public Administration, and Scott Carell, University Registrar. To our honored graduation candidates, we are so excited to have this special opportunity to recognize and celebrate your remarkable achievements. You have not only persevered admirably through the hard work and diligent study necessary for success in law school, but have also overcome many challenges that have accompanied the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, both here at UND and throughout the world. You persisted with grit and determination in attaining your legal education at UND Law. And in doing so, you were supported by our faculty, our staff, and your fellow students. Your family members and friends have been with you throughout this educational marathon and given you both the practical help and words of support when you needed them. Many of these special people, your family and friends, and our faculty and staff, are here with us now in person, and others are with us by live stream to witness this great occasion and to celebrate your accomplishments with tremendous pride. I encourage you to find an opportunity to thank these special people, whether they be near or far, who have been an important part of your journey. You may also have loved ones who have supported and strengthened you by their efforts and their example over the years, who have now passed away, but who are with you today in spirit. I encourage you to take some time today to reflect with gratitude on the positive impacts these loved ones have continued to have on your life and the contributions they have made to your achievements. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the Chair of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, Dr. Ryan. Dr. Ryan.
Wow, a physician speaking to a group of lawyers graduating. Thank you. And I want to say Happy Mother's Day, a day ahead for all the mothers. We need to be thankful because none of us would be here. So if not for our mothers, none of us would be here. So to President Armacost, Dean of the Law School, all the honored guests, and especially graduates and your families, I'm here to represent the State Board of Higher Education. Now, you may have heard about us, you may not have heard about us, but if you've heard about us, what all you've heard may not be true. But then again, it might be. We work in a very interesting way. The Higher Ed Board is really a fourth branch of government in the state of North Dakota, established in 1938, and maneuvers have been made to change the relationship in the state, but the people in the state have decided, no, it's working, leave it alone. There are 8 members, 1 student of that 8 who vote, and then we have another member representing faculty in the state and 1 representing staff in the state of North Dakota. So we work with everyone. We work with legislators. We appreciate what they do for us. We work with the governor. We work with industry. We work with citizens, presidents of the universities, and that may be who we work with. But our major responsibility is to education and students. And that's why today is an exciting day. So you've been successful. Of course, our hope is as you graduate, you will stay in the state of North Dakota, do something to further our benefit to the citizens of the state of North Dakota. And that is good. But many of you will go on to maybe other education. You may work with some things out of the state, but don't ever forget what UND Law School has given to you and what the state of North Dakota has given to you. So the interesting thing with education is that all of us have been in a caste system until we get to the highest level of education, meaning we've all had to have grades. You've been graded all the way through. And of course, you want to have the best grades you can. Everyone wants to be an A. But when you're in school, they usually have a scale, and so everyone can't be an A. The beauty after today of what you have with the opportunity that's been given to you by UND Law School is that you no longer are on a system that relates to grades. There is a system, but the system is all about you. You get to decide, do I want to be an A, or how am I going to do it? And your internal system needs to be your value system. What you see is your character, your honesty, your integrity, because those are the things that will make people want to believe in you and see you as their lawyer or as their company. So remember that. Today is opportunity, but success is what you determine. So with that, obviously the State Board of Higher Education is excited to have the law school in the state of North Dakota. My understanding is there are only 46 universities, colleges, educational systems in the country that have both a law school and a medical school. So that's a very unique thing for the state of North Dakota. And I will be at the medical school this afternoon. So I'm going to give you a quick 1-minute course on communications, because that's the key to your success. It's not how smart you are. If you can be a really good communicator and you can be smart, then thank your parents, because they gave it to you. But now you have to earn it. So number 1, smile. If you don't know what to do, smile. Number 2, be nice. Number 3, listen. Number 4, have a good attitude. And number 5, make a difference. Do those 5 things. Learn to be a good communicator, and you'll be successful. So with that, congratulations. You've worked hard. You deserve this day. Thank the people who got you here. Thank your parents. Thank your spouses. Thank your friends. Thank your colleagues. Thank the staff that helped you through the 4 years. It's not an easy task, but a great day to have it. And again, congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ryan, for these wonderful remarks celebrating the accomplishments of our class of 2022 graduates, and for all the great work you and your colleagues at the State Board of Higher Education do to make our work at the UND School of Law successful. It is now my honor and my pleasure to introduce to you Professor Alexandra Sickler. Professor Sickler teaches contracts, bankruptcy, and commercial law courses, and was recently named the Archie Unterseher Endowed Professor of Law. Her scholarship focuses on the intersection of consumer finance and bankruptcy laws. Before joining UND, Professor Sickler was a trial attorney with the U.S. Trustee Program in Washington, D.C. While there, she litigated civil enforcement matters arising in consumer bankruptcy cases and participated in the U.S. Trustee Program's initiatives to monitor mortgage creditor conduct. Before that, she practiced bankruptcy and commercial litigation in the Washington, D.C. office of Weil, Gottschiel, and Manges, LLP, and clerked for the Honorable S. Martin Teal, Jr., U.S. Bankruptcy Judge for the District of Columbia. Professor Sickler earned her BA from the College of William & Mary and her JD with high honors from the George Washington University Law School, where she was named to the Order of the Coif and was an articles editor for the George Washington International Law Review. Professor Sickler, her husband Jonathan, UND class of 1999, and their 3 children have enjoyed being part of the UND and Grand Forks communities for the last decade. Professor Sickler, the members, thank you. The members of the class of 2022 selected you as their choice to deliver the commencement address. When asked why, out of all the possible commencement speakers, they wish to have you address their class, their friends, and their families on the occasion of their law school graduation, Here is just some of what they said. Quote, Professor Sickler embodies the professor role model and mentorship that UND Law prides themselves on. She is always so passionate when teaching us the law. We cannot remember there was ever a class she just coasted through. She's always looking for new ways to make the content more memorable and relatable. She's always excited to teach us, always excited to take our questions, always happy for us when she senses we are getting our minds around the law. That energy is contagious and is always present in her classes and office hours, end quote. And another quote, Professor Sickler was the first professor of the first class of law school, and we want her to be the person who speaks with us at the end. She has always been super welcoming from the moment we got on campus. She made an effort to get to know each of us personally, always taking the time to talk about school, life, or really anything that we needed. She cares deeply about helping each of us succeed in whatever that may take, end quote. I enthusiastically concurred in the students' sentiments and in their selection. As the only law school in North Dakota, we share the values and character of our state, and we have a special obligation to serve our state. As you well know, our program of legal education emphasizes the highest standards of professionalism and ethical conduct, fosters an atmosphere of cooperation and collaboration, and instills a strong commitment to community and public service. Professor Sickler, your distinguished service to the School of Law and throughout your career demonstrates your strong commitment to these same ideals. I am therefore very pleased to welcome to the podium for our commencement ceremony of the class of 2022, Professor Alexandra Sickler.
Good morning. Thank you, Dean McGinniss, for the thoughtful introduction. Thank you all for the lovely, lovely comments. I'm going to cry. Thank you, President Armacost, Dr. Bryan, Dean Henley, and Registrar Correll for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2022. And thank you to all the folks at the university and the School of Law who worked so hard to make today's celebration of our graduates a memorable event. Welcome and thank you also to the families and friends of our graduating class. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I extend our gratitude to you for supporting our graduates through 3 years of law school. Our students give the School of Law its purpose and its energy. And the law school is much improved thanks to their contributions. Their achievements are yours too, and they have achieved so much because of your support. Class of 2022. Thank you for the incomparable honor of addressing you today on your day of celebration. UND School of Law boasts a long list of impressive and accomplished alumni, any of whom would have been delighted to welcome you to the profession today. I often say that the School of Law in Grand Forks have afforded me professional and personal opportunities beyond what I could have ever imagined when our family moved here 10 years ago. And the opportunity to honor you and share in your celebration humbles and overwhelms in ways that leave me mostly, but thankfully not entirely speechless. Okay. Now, I know that some of you had hoped I would share my curated collection of memes about the Uniform Commercial Code today. But I really thought we should save those for, the post-graduation party where we can really have more of a dialogue about best practices for resolving supply chain disputes or really the intricacies of Article 9 priority battles. I just lost that invitation. I just lost the invitation, didn't I? Yeah. Well, we're together now, right? And we won't spend these precious minutes talking about the Uniform Commercial Code. Instead, I'll share my thoughts on how to have a meaningful legal career. You are joining an honorable profession that stands for the ideals of justice, fairness, and public service. When we join the bar, we're sworn in as officers of the court, charged with upholding our legal system and fidelity to the rule of law. Indeed, our professional conduct rules characterize us, not just as members of the legal profession, but also as public citizens having special responsibility for the quality of justice. This charge unites us and brings meaning to our work on behalf of society and our clients. But you are joining a profession in transition. Technical innovation is forcing lawyers to change how they serve clients with virtually unprecedented speed. Our national political discourse has called us to question structural inequities more than ever before. Meanwhile, the profession is finally grappling with lawyer well-being and mental health. It is looking inward and acknowledging that the demands of law practice are out of balance with lawyers' ability to lead fulfilling professional and personal lives. Many of these changes are undoubtedly positive in the long term. But amidst this shifting landscape, it may be daunting to discern a path for a successful legal career. Some of you have shared your worries about what lies ahead, wondering if you are up for the challenge. Put those worries aside. Having had the honor of knowing you all, I can say unequivocally that you are up for this challenge. You've spent 3 years developing core lawyering skills such as legal analysis, legal research, legal writing, and oral advocacy. These skills will be fundamental to your success. But from where I stand, I see a group that has learned far more than this. You all have shown not just technical competence, but additional abilities. Abilities just as important, yet not explicitly acknowledged nearly enough. Today, I want to acknowledge those abilities and, more importantly, share how I have observed your mastery of them. Research about the legal profession consistently ranks other qualities as more important for success in the law than technical lawyering skills. These qualities include honesty, integrity, diligence, collaboration, good judgment, creative problem solving, listening skills, empathy, and reflective self-development. Some may characterize these qualities as complementary skills or soft skills, but they are essential. You have distinguished yourselves as a class that collectively embodies these qualities. When I recall our shift to online instruction in March 2020, I remember the diligence and sound judgment you exercised in carrying out your responsibilities for the remainder of the first year. I think about how you emphasized communication and collaboration and listening in crossing that first year finish line. When your second year remained online, at least at first, you sustained your community with continued diligence, creative problem solving, and lots of empathy. You stepped into leadership roles in our student organizations and deployed programming and mentoring that is essential to our law school community. In short, if there was ever a group of new graduates ready to tackle the challenges facing the profession and forge meaningful careers in the face of uncertainty, make no mistake about it. It is your class. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, there goes Professor Sickler with her high expectations again, how about some direction? How do we have meaningful careers in the face of uncertainty? Well, fear not. No commencement speech is complete without advice. And I like to say that as a lawyer, a teacher, and a parent, I'm basically hardwired to give it. And so if you'll all indulge me for just a few more minutes, I'll share some of my discoveries over the last 20 years in the hopes that they'll be helpful to you. First, embrace challenges as learning opportunities. Every new legal matter or issue is a way to grow your skill set. During your first year, one of you asked me a question after class that has stayed with me. How do lawyers know how to write all these different contracts we are studying? you asked? Employment agreements, commercial leases, franchise agreements, they share some features, yet they're different. What an outstanding question. You were anticipating practice and wondering, what will my clients need me to know? What will they need me to be able to do for them? And how do I acquire that knowledge and skills? The truth is, you've spent 3 years gathering the basic tools you need to help your clients, whatever their circumstances. When you walk across this stage, you carry with you legal knowledge that will allow you to understand your client's needs and isolate legal issues. You have the research skills to find answers to open questions. You have the analytical skills to marry your client's questions with the law. And you have the writing skills to draft a contract that gets the job done. Even as you get more familiar with your practice and develop specialized expertise, you will always encounter new problems. Practicing law guarantees that you will live at your professional growth edges often. And if you can view new problems as growth opportunities, you will be a more effective lawyer. Second, carry the responsibility of your work with compassion and respect for others. Our profession comes with a lot of responsibility. Responsibility to clients, responsibility to your employers and your coworkers, responsibility to your communities, responsibility to the rule of law, and last but certainly not least, responsibility to the profession. That's a lot of responsibility. Almost 2 decades of research about our profession conclude that the most effective lawyers have a deep, internalized sense of responsibility to others. And this internalized sense of responsibility is evident in everything we do. That makes sense, right? We're problem solvers. Lawyers are problem solvers. We help our clients navigate stressful and often deeply personal life events. We work with injured people seeking recompense, individuals and businesses trying to enforce contracts, distressed parents hoping to keep custody of their children, defendants facing criminal allegations. You will be required to exercise responsibility again and again. As you exercise responsibility, remember that your clients are depending on your expertise to help them through these difficult situations. Clients aren't transactions or billable hours, but real people. And much like other fields, success in the law correlates significantly more with relationship skills than it does with analytical, research, and writing skills. When you represent your clients with compassion and respect, you earn their trust and ensure open communication. And in turn, you will be better equipped to leverage your legal knowledge, skills, and abilities to effectively represent them. Third, give yourself and others second chances. In bankruptcy class, we talk about how our bankruptcy laws can give people and businesses a fresh start. That feature of bankruptcy, the fresh start, appeals to me, I think, because it's about second chances. I've been fortunate to work with colleagues who have given me second chances, and I hope that if asked, they would say that that was the right decision. When you're in a position of authority, please remember that others are learning and give them grace. And while you are still learning, give yourself grace. Joining the legal profession is a process, not an event, and there will be inevitable bumps in the road. Fourth, never forget why you became a lawyer. Research on our profession shows that the lawyers who think they lead meaningful careers feel an attachment to the work that they do. So recall the ideals and the goals that brought you to law school, and cultivate them by serving your clients, the profession, and the public. I read your law school applications. Every one of you expressed a desire to contribute to your communities in some way. Many of you viewed law as a tool to enforce rights and effectuate change. Some of you recalled experiences in your life, moments where your loved ones needed a lawyer but didn't have one. Others wrote that you came to law school because of the positive influence lawyers had had in your lives. In short, all of you said in some form or another, I want to serve. These are your individual mission statements. Embrace them, revise them as necessary to reflect how you've changed, and then live them out in your professional lives. I know you can do it because I've already seen it. One last tip, but this one's a little bit embarrassing for me, okay? So we're just gonna pretend they're not here for a minute. It's just us, we're in room 203. You ready? Play your walkout song, okay? You know the song I mean, right? Baseball players get a walkout song. Give yourself a walkout song, the song that represents who you are and how you approach your work. And play it before the higher stakes events, of course, but play it whenever you need it. And before you ask, yes, I played my walkout song this morning. And no, I'm not telling you what it is. Class of 2022, it has been our privilege and pleasure to teach you and to know you. Thank you for giving so much to our law school. Please stay in touch. We look forward to celebrating and honoring you as we learn about the contributions you are making in your communities and to our profession. And please remember that even as you leave us to do the meaningful and impactful work that lies ahead, you remain one of ours, and we're proud of you. We know you're extraordinary. Best wishes in your personal and professional lives. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Sickler, for that truly inspiring address to our class of 2022. I hope and trust that they will keep your words carefully in mind and very close to their hearts as they set out on these next stages of their professional journeys. The next portion of our ceremony involves the conferring of academic degrees to the law school candidates by President Andrew Armacost.
The candidates for the degrees in the School of Law will be presented by Dean Michael McGinniss.
Will the candidates please rise? President Armacost, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the degree of Juris Doctor. I therefore have the honor of presenting them to you for the conferring of this degree.
Thank you. And the candidate for the Master of Business Administration degree will be presented by Dean Amy Henley.
President Armacost, as indicated in the program, one of these candidates has completed the requirements for the degree of Master of Business Administration in the combined Juris Doctor MBA program. I have the honor of presenting that candidate to you for the conferring of that degree.
Thank you. And upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, I confer upon you the degree of Juris Doctor with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. For you who has completed the combined Juris Doctor and MBA program, I also confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration. Congratulations.
Candidates, please be seated and come forward at the direction of the commencement marshals. It is now my pleasure to introduce several members of our outstanding UND Law team who are assisting today on our stage, and I ask them to stand and be recognized as I call their name. Brad Parrish, Assistant Dean. Assistant Dean for Student Services at the School of Law, who are graduating students selected for the honor of serving as the proctor for today's commencement ceremony. He will be our stage announcer and read the names of each of our candidates. Pam Shea, Director of Student Life, who will be our stage director. Alexandra Sickler. Alexandra Sickler and Denitza Mavrova-Heinrich, the faculty members the class of 2022 selected for the honor of placing the doctoral hood over their head, signifying their success in completing the Juris Doctorate program. And Dixie Holland, who was our Grand Marshal for today's ceremony.
Ryan Walker Ames. Gagandeep Baines. Lua Bia.
Lua, congratulations. We are so proud of you. Well done.
Sydney Ray Beck.
Well done. Great job. So proud of you. Well done.
Daniel Walter Byerwaltis.
Dennis, great job. We're so proud of you.
Logan C. Benson.
Logan, great job. So proud of you. Well done.
Noelle Christine Berkelman.
Wonderful job. We're so proud of you. Well done. Good job. No, they already took it.
Haley Ann
Well done.
Borgen.
Great job. Congratulations. So proud of you.
Justin Tyler Borgen.
job. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Well done.
Joshua Douglas Breeze.
Awesome job. Great job. All the best to you.
Kylie Margaret Carleen.
Kylie, great job. So proud of you. Well done.
Krista Lynn Christofferson.
Well done.
Anthony G. Cole.
Anthony, super job. I'm so proud of you. Well done.
Nicholas Anthony Donald DeQuisto.
Nicholas, awesome job. So proud of you. Well done.
Dominic J. Davis.
Dominic, well done. We're so proud of you.
Connor Delaney.
Hey, Connor, so proud of you. Well done.
Deara Danae Deagle.
Good job. So proud of you. Well done.
Dylan McQueen Evans.
Dylan, awesome. So proud of you. Well done.
Michael C. Ewan.
Michael, well done. So proud of you.
Tiffany Jean Findley.
Tiffany, good job. Congratulations.
Grant Gramlow Geffrey.
Awesome. Great job. Hey, Grant, awesome job. So proud of you. Well done. Yep.
Thomas George.
Great job. So proud of you. Well done.
Sarah Marie Green. Sarah has also completed the requirements for the Master of Business Administration degree through the Nisser College of Business and Public Administration.
Good job. You got a 2-for-1 today. Well done. So proud of you. Keep up the great work.
Crystal Ashley Gamini.
Just so well done. Congratulations.
Abraham David Hankey.
Awesome job. So proud of you. Well done.
Colin Roy Hennessy.
Colin, super job. Congratulations. Appreciate it. Those are great things.
Zachary Haney.
Zachary, great job. So proud of you. Well done.
Elizabeth Hill.
Great job. So proud of you.
Megan Hogue.
Megan, hang in there. Well done. I'm so proud of you.
Wenjin Wong.
Congratulations. Well done.
Alexandra Wietron.
Alexandra, awesome job. So proud of you. Well done.
Anna May Ingersoll.
Awesome job. So proud of you. Well done.
Ethan Johnson.
Yeah. 6'4", huh? Awesome job. Yeah, well done.
Nicholas J. Kaspravitz.
Congratulations.
Eric King.
Eric, so proud of you. Well done. Absolutely.
Seth Kreft.
Hey, Seth, congratulations. So proud of you. Well done. Yep.
Bennett Allen Listad.
Awesome job. Congratulations. So proud of you. Well done.
Alexandria Maschio.
Good job, Alexandra. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Alexis Lorraine Madlam.
Alexis, congratulations. Best of luck.
Sonia Mann.
Sonia, good job. Congratulations.
Jacob Carl Manska.
Jacob, awesome job. Congratulations.
Erica Mueller Moran.
Okay, congratulations. Well done. So proud of you. Well done.
Cameron Daniel Peterson.
Yeah, so proud of you. Congratulations. Awesome job.
Morgan Suzanne Piper.
Awesome job. Congratulations. Well done.
Kayla Ring.
Awesome job. So proud of you. Well done.
David Antonio Rodriguez.
Good. Awesome job. Congratulations. Well done.
Samantha Lee Schmidt.
Good job. So proud of you.
Rainey Selvig.
An awesome job. Congratulations.
Maria Sergeyevna Semekatova.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sunpreet Sidhu.
Congratulations. Well done.
Noah Lane Skovhaug.
Good job. So proud of
Kylie Jo Soley.
Good job. Congratulations. We're really proud of you.
Chandler J. St. Mitchell.
Done an awesome job. So proud of you.
Sheldon Cheyenne Standish.
Sheldon, awesome job. Good job.
Erica Sue Stoffer.
Erica, awesome job. Congratulations.
Jacob Thomas Strinden.
Jacob, congratulations. Awesome job. Well done.
Claire Irene Thompson.
Awesome job. Very, very proud of you. Well done.
Kelsey Marie Thorpe.
Kelsey, Awesome, congratulations. Very proud of you, well done.
Robert Nicholas Togney.
Awesome job. Congratulations. So proud of you.
Zachary Stephen Tomzik.
Awesome job. Congratulations. Proud of you.
Priscilla Alexandra Ulloa.
Priscilla, congratulations. We're so proud of you. Well done.
Eric Jeffrey Wallaband.
Awesome job. Very proud of you.
Alex Wegner.
Awesome job. Congratulations.
Zachary Daniel Weiler.
Zachary, awesome job. Congratulations.
Nicholas J. Winbauer.
Nicholas, awesome job. Congratulations. Well done.
Isaac John Winter.
Isaac, awesome job. Congratulations.
David William Wisher.
David, congratulations. Awesome work.
Thank you. Catherine Galeon Wong.
Awesome job. Congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Please join me in giving a round of applause to our class of 2022. We are so proud of you. It is now my privilege to respectfully invite to the podium Andrew Armacost, President of the University of North Dakota, to offer his remarks to our graduates. President Armacost.
Oh, thanks. Well, this reminds me a bit of a wedding. My face hurts from smiling so much. What a day of great celebration. And as I was sitting there, I was paying attention to who got the biggest cheer. Priscilla, where are you? Priscilla's family. Let's hear it again. There we go. Well done. In my notes for today, it said, President Armacost's brief comments. And it said, please briefly give brief comments. So here we are for brief comments. I think it's important. I think it was Sheldon. Where's Sheldon? There you are. As he walked across the stage, he did something that was very, very important. Remember what you did? Waved at the professors, exactly. And we can't thank our professors enough for all they've done to prepare you. How about a round of applause for your professors? I also have to think of my walk-off song. And thank you. What's yours? She won't tell us. It's a secret. I will keep mine a secret, but Kathy, my wife who's here today, knows what my walk-up song is, so you can ask her. I would like to thank, of course, Professor Sickler for her wonderful remarks. How about another round of applause? You don't need any greater inspiration than what you heard today. Let me also thank Dr. Ryan, Casey Ryan, Chair of our State Board of Higher Education, for his remarks as well. Casey, thank you. Well done. And of course, I can't leave today without thanking him for his leadership over these last few years of our School of Law, the inspiration that he gives to so many, the kindness and the leadership that he has shown. How about let's acknowledge the significant contributions of my friend and colleague, Mike McGinniss. Well done. You are now part of a connected system of graduates of the University of North Dakota School of Law. And in my role as president, I have seen the impact that alumni from our School of Law have had across the state of North Dakota and across the nation. You are joining that group. And let me tell you, it's an amazing, well-connected group of people. I look at the great examples, all the way from our state Supreme Court to national leadership positions to lawyers throughout the state of North Dakota. And what impresses me is the bond that they all have and that you now have with them. And when I think of the role that you will bring to our society, we are a nation of laws. And you are the keepers of those laws. You are the ones who bring a sense of fairness and justice to our system to make sure that we do it the right way, the American way, to make sure that our justice system is one that assures that sense of fairness to all. Keep up your great work. Keep the connection with one another. And let's celebrate crazily today the achievement that you've made. Congratulations, graduates. We're certainly proud of you.
Thank you, President Armacost, for those wonderful remarks and kind words. And I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the School of Law to thank you for everything you've done for UND over these past 3 years when our students have been with us to help us persevere as a group, to work through the issues of the pandemic, and to come through successfully to this wonderful milestone. So please, I ask you to give President Armacost a round of applause today. The times that you have faced together, class of 2022, since August 2019 have often been hard and trying ones. The extraordinary challenges to the North Dakota legal profession and the UND School of Law stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic have tested your wits, your wisdom, and your wills in ways that we could not have expected when your legal education began. Amidst these challenges, however, I have witnessed tremendous strength of spirit, and common cause among our School of Law students, faculty, and staff, including the members of this class of 2022. I have great confidence that as you carry forward with your professional careers, you will continue to courageously face each challenge before you. And I ask you to reach back to us as you venture forward so that we can continue to encourage and help you on your path. Members of the class of 2022, as your dean, I am truly proud of you, and I offer my heartfelt congratulations as you become the newest alumni of the UND School of Law. Hold it together. As our commencement ceremony now draws to a close, I would like to take this opportunity to thank UND Ceremonies and Events, especially Fred Whitman, Monica Eovold, and Nicole Morris, without whose ideas and efforts this occasion would not have been possible, our pianist, Brett Hermans, and our sign language interpreter, Catherine Obregon. I would also like to cordially invite our UND Law graduates and their guests to come to the commencement brunch, which will take place at the Memorial Union in the large ballroom immediately following the ceremony. Thank you for joining us for today's commencement ceremony for the UND School of Law and for supporting our outstanding UND Law graduates. All my best wishes to the class of 2022 for flourishing in your personal lives and in your professional futures. Thank you.